Hello, everybody. Oh, I forgot to turn my hang on. I seem to have sleep paralysis.
Oh no.
Oh no, this is not good.
You know,
My sleep paralysis demon.
Oh,
sometimes
that's
in
me.
the morning.
Yeah. It is, you know, it do be early. Okay, we're here. I'm still a little sicky. But we made it. We here. We out here. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. A Mythos collab. Crazy.
Those happen? Not
Apparently so. very
here.
rarely. If you believe in your Kingdom of Hearts that it can happen, it can happen.
Kingdom of Hearts.
In your Kingdom
Well,
of Hearts.
I brought snackies for myself.
I would
did you
like
bring-
snackies. I should
also
get
like.
I got Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts hit your face!
Exactly.
Well, you know what? This Mythos collab was wonderful.
Well,
The last time we gathered,
Gotta be hitting the old dusted trail.
the last time the three of us gathered was when I showed you anime video game men.
Oh my
That's
god, that's
true.
true.
That was the last time. That feels like ages ago now.
Yeah, that feels weird to think of.
That
Yeah.
was that was the last time we were all in the same space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot has changed then, you know. I'm almost married to Caleb now.
Good for you.
So not much has changed. Got it.
Yeah, so we're in the exact same place that we were. Good.
Yep,
good.
we are. Yep. That
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Everything's
It
the
means-
exact same.
It means we love you, Chloe.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
just saying.
Should we do introductions for anyone who doesn't know? Although it'd be weird if you knew one of us and not the others.
Yep. We can do introductions. We could just
I
scream our names
feel-
to the heavens.
I feel like they know you two more than they would know me.
I feel like they might. My only concern is that a lot of the BBs only watch like YouTube stuff, so they might only know myself or Poseidon. Right?
To be
Which,
fair, I
like,
do stream on YouTube sometimes. Usually when I do lads, I stream on YouTube.
The tube of you.
The tube of you. I'll go ahead and start. You guys ready for my intro? You guys ready? You ready for my super cool
Go
intro?
ahead. Let's hear it.
Hello, BBs. How's it going? It is I, Pallas Athena, god of wisdom, warfare, handicraft, guardian of heroes, protector of Athens, and the dopiest boy in all of Olympus. Thank you. Pretty good, huh?
And that's actually pretty good. I am notably bad with my intros, so like, color me impressed there.
Thank you. I tried. Chloe,
Chloe,
why
would
don't
go
you
next?
Why don't you alphabetically or oh no, alphabetically Artie's next.
Yeah, we're
Wisdom
AAA,
does not
remember?
equal intelligence.
Well, I got my full fries right now, fellas.
That's the
fine.
best time for an introduction.
That's true.
Mouthful.
Have you ever tried frying your introduction?
Deep frying it? Yeah. I could deep fry it.
Snottiest? I am filled with the most snot. It is not great.
Here we go. We're deep frying it.
Eh.
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 You
Eh.
told me to deep fry my introduction, okay? I can do that.
Be gone. Away with you. Away with you.
You know.
Away. Oh no, I'm moving myself.
Oh, you know what? It was so nice catching up with Chloe. I can't believe that she spontaneously combusted.
That's such a shame. I actually can't pull her back. I can't pull her back. She's so far off to the side. Hang on. Artie, you move, and then I'll move.
Okay.
And then-
Okay. Let's move over.
I can't grab her. There we go. Okay, I was like, I actually can't get her. That was not a bit. That was
You guys had to get all nice
legitimate.
and cuddly just for me to return.
Yes,
That's
totally.
wild.
That was the reason. Yes,
Yeah.
totally.
It was very. We were BLing it up in here.
Eh?
Fun fact,
BLing it.
that's how I got most of the BBs to watch me. Is they were like, he's that one VTuber who like has a hard time shutting up about BL, especially Tightrope. It was golden, it was beautiful, and they only gave us 2 episodes, and I want to die.
Ah, yes. One of the most evil things you can ever see. Do you want to know one of the most forbidden words in all of my history I've seen?
BL?
What?
One shot.
I mean, one shot. OVA. ONA.
One shot.
Terrifying.
I do like one-shot fan fictions, though, because I feel like a lot of times I'm reading fan fiction based on something else. So one-shots are nice because then I don't have to commit to like a ton of time reading, and I can just read it like within one sitting. Without getting distracted.
Artie,
Yeah,
intro.
Oh, right. I have to do one of those.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Artemis Mythos. I am the lunar god of the hunt, and I am famously bad at introductions. I do stuff, things, and occasionally others. It is a pleasure.
Hey, yo.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Hey,
See, I told you I'm not great I'm not great at introductions.
That is wild dio. Wild dio. Can't believe that. BBs, can we get some wild dios in the chat for that?
Wild dio.
Wild dio.
I can give my normal introduction.
Okay, you go. I wasn't
Hold
sure if
on,
you were
I
gonna be legit about it.
I got chicken nugget. Hold on. I'm eating it.
She eat hot chip.
Hot chip. Be bisexual, eat hot chip. Anyways. Hello everyone! My name is Clotho. I'm one of the 3 sisters of fate, except I've lost 2 of my sisters, so I'm only the 1 sister of fate right now, and I'm with the agency Mythos along with the 2 boys here. And I'm also your local hag goddess and Yume Joshi goddess. Woo! My husbands include Caleb Raphael Hawk, Makoto Tachibana, Usui Takumi, Kaito,
Does anyone know how to factory reset Chloe? I'd ask Lachesis, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're missing. I don't know where they went, actually. I have no clue. They've been gone for a while. They've been gone for like, I think 2 weeks now. I don't know where they went.
Lost her sisters in the mall? How do you lose your sisters in the mall?
I don't know.
They're pulling the Lost Child Act.
Oh, I see.
Except Chloe is the lost child.
Hold
it's
on,
the child
wait a
they're
second.
trying to lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
they didn't. I didn't lose them. They lost me.
Aw, poor Chloe.
But yes, if you're new here, welcome everybody. This is a stream where we just have a bunch of VTubers and we get cozy and there's no real direction. We just kind of talk about whatever. We just kind of yap because yapping is fun. Especially about Tron. We love Tron in this house. Have you guys been introduced to the Cult of Tron?
The Cult of Tron?
Yeah.
The Cult of Tron?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I would say
Athena.
I'm familiar with Tron, but I'm not familiar with the Cult of Tron.
Athena has talked my ear off about Tron. See, I have
so good.
lads. Athena's got Tron.
I love Tron. It's my favorite thing. I could talk about it for a long time. Do you know the Recognizers? They're cool.
I'm not familiar with the Recognizers.
I will show you the Recognizers. We love
I would
our
not
daily
recognize
Tron
them.
wisdom. I do try my best to
Hey,
indulge
first
the wisdom.
Good chicken nuggets. Have you ever had Wendy's chicken nuggets?
Wendy's nuts hit your face.
I need to find the scissors.
We're gonna
What
have.
do you
Wait, hold on. No, Chloe, don't get the scissors, Chloe.
Oh, I will cut the scissors. Just you wait.
Easy. I'm sorry. I'm just excited to talk about Tron. That's a Recognizer. They're cool.
What? It's not about the Tron. It's about the fucking Wendy's nuts joke.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was. I
Athena.
don't know. I didn't make it.
Oh,
Wendy's
that's what those things are called?
Yeah.
I do
They're
remember
cool.
seeing those things.
Yeah. Hello, Orion. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody in chat. How you doing? Also, if you guys want to throw out questions, we'll take them. We are the gods. We are here to
I will
impart
fight
wisdom
them. Yes.
upon mortals. Fate, wisdom, and looking hot. The three gods.
Wait, am I the looking hot one?
Sure.
Wait, I just realized.
Yeah.
So fate controls, Chloe controls fate, right?
Yeah.
You have wisdom.
I do have wisdom. Sometimes. Comes in spurts.
Are you telling me I just get the moon and get to go shoot things?
You're the god of the hunt. You hunt stuff. You're good
Hunting
with a
these
bow.
bats.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
I'm gonna hunt an extra title.
Bowing these nuts.
Boeing.
That's a whole different kind of bowing. Boing,
Bye.
boing.
Boing,
Oh,
boing.
we both went the same place. I cannot believe we went the same place.
Oh, bye.
Gee.
Boing, boing.
And now I'm going to be thinking of Zatch Bell.
I've never seen it. I just knew I heard the song on TikTok.
Boing, boing. Moge,
Mhm.
moge, moge. Chichiwa moge.
You hunt and serve hunt. Wow.
I do-
What a
that's
great.
true.
Serving hunt should be your catchphrase.
That's
do
yeah.
serve
We're out
hunt.
here serving hunt. Yeah, that should
Serving
be the
hunt.
catchphrase. I'm out here serving hunt.
Slaying and serving a hunt.
Slaying and serving hunt. That's it. That's it right there. That's well done, True. That's
Slaying
amazing.
and serving hunt.
Slaying and serving hunt. I love it. Oh,
You know
okay,
what? You should do a merch drop, and you should put that on your merch. Like make a T-shirt that says that.
Oh my god.
Okay, slaying and serving hunt is like iconic. That has to be on a T-shirt somewhere.
Anyways, I would like 50% of your profits. Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Take that up with Olympus.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you gonna say, Athena?
No. You go.
No, you were going to say.
No,
what were you gonna say?
No, dozo.
No, go ahead.
Dozo.
No,
Dozo.
I don't got anything else.
Guys
to
who may
say.
be here a while,
Those-
they're gonna be at this for a bit.
Dozo.
Wait, I do have something.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm
Anyways,
waiting
continue.
for the excuse me, young lady.
Yeah. What's the matter with
excuse
you?
There you go.
Wild.
me.
Soul net.
Thorn and Outsuki being like, nice. Nice.
I'm the epitome of woman.
What's that song where it's like, woman? I'm trying to remember, like, I am a
That
woman.
narrows it down.
I am a. There's so many songs about being like, I am a woman. I'm super cool and awesome. Like, so many songs I can think of like that.
I've
I'm trying
never
to
heard
narrow
a
it
song
down.
like that.
So many, like, I am a woman. I'm trying to
There's,
think of like what
there's-
song it is.
I feel like a woman.
Wait, I feel like that's a different type of song.
Oh,
What about if you hit him with the? What about if
hit
you
me
hit him?
with that charm.
No, I was gonna say, what if you hit him with the ghost rule? Can we get a ghost rule scream?
Dun,
Clark?
dun, dun, dun,
The fact that it just cut, it's just like, no,
The cut.
it's too high.
Yes.
It's too loud.
We,
Oh,
we
wait.
love perfectly cut screams.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I can do it again. Wait, hold on.
No, it's too
Where-
late. The moment's passed.
No.
The moment has
No.
passed. No, it's
No.
gone now. No, it's too late. Oh, she's going for it.
Oh,
Wow. Deco 27 quaking right now.
Wait, what did you
Wild.
say?
Thorn in the chat said Deco 27 is quaking right now.
I can't believe you just mispronounced their name.
Oh, I don't
how'd you
care.
pronounce it?
I'll be honest, I don't care. Baby no money.
Excuse me,
Deco
it's
27.
actually Deconina.
Deco Nina.
yes,
oh, okay.
I love
Yeah.
Bibinos.
'Cause it's
BB
me
I'm a
for
big
two
BB
And Na
fan.
for 7.
Be-
Nina.
Oh, okay. So BB no money.
Is it
Bibinos. Bibinos.
Bibinos. It's
Ba-
Bibinos, right?
He's
Babanos?
he is going to become your sleep paralysis demon. Just you wait.
I'm pretty sure he's already a lot of people's sleep paralysis demon, but they usually say thank you.
It's true. He
He's-
swings
he's
big
gonna
dick
be-
energy.
Yeah, I was about to say he's gonna be at the end of your bed while you're trying to sleep. And he's gonna be swinging big dick energy as you try to sleep.
Yep. That's
Nap.
crazy.
Your sleep
Swinging
paralysis
big dick
demon.
energy. The Miku
I don't
version
remember
is so funny.
I'll show you big dick energy. What do you think I got hiding under my cloak?
Chloe?
No.
Chloe.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No. No.
What do you mean no?
No.
I wonder what Lacus's is up to.
Yeah.
Why do you ask about my sister? Huh? Why do you guys ask about my sister? What?
Oh, sorry,
what?
Chloe, we're having a conversation over here.
We're having a
What do you
conversation.
think-
I'm being ignored.
Look,
I
I mean, you wonder too where they are, don't you?
was invited here.
Wait, no. Like, I invited Artie, and then Chloe just zipped past Artie and was like, "Me too!" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
No.
That's what happened.
You invited me.
Is that
Just
what
like last
fate
week.
has said?
That is what I say. Yes.
That's wild. I did invite you last week. That's true. Actually,
Oh.
fun fact, I didn't, like, it's not like I was like, oh, I don't want Chloe to be here, but you were requested, actually.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
Who requested
Fuchan.
me?
Fuchan.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh. Ripperoni.
Can't believe he's dead.
It's okay. It's okay.
I
took good care of him with my scissors.
Wow. Wow, okay.
Why would you
Well,
do this, Chloe?
That's wild.
Why would I do this? He
Too
asked
soon.
me.
Too soon. It was literally, wait, was it
He
not
asked
literally
me.
yesterday? It was literally yesterday. Too soon.
Was it too soon?
It was literally the other day.
Well, it's okay. You know what? He asked me. He personally slid into those DMs and asked me to grab my scissors, and I was like, okay, I can do that for you. Okay.
Man,
As a last request.
I have to say,
Yeah.
with all of the graduations that have happened in the past, some of
Yeah.
the recent ones have really just kind of cut deep.
They did. I think Fuchan leaving was sad, but I liked that it was a nice, like, farewell. It wasn't sad. You know, we
Yes.
know that
Yeah.
adventures may continue in other places.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, he was allowed to say that.
Which
then the
honestly,
Quildren
I'm
died.
surprised.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then the Quildren exploded. Because Jesus, my heart breaks when I think about Ike, because I loved Ike, and like that sucks.
Yeah.
That
We were
one
in-
super sucks.
We were in VC together when that one dropped.
Well, even like even looking beyond the rainbow over to somewhere holographic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gura
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Goomba, my
Yeah.
little Goomba.
That was sad.
Boomba. Yes. Yeah.
I
You know.
believe did Mume not graduate as well?
Mume as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well,
A
you know
fellow
what?
owl.
You don't have to worry about me graduating. You know why? Because I'm not smart enough for that. My grades are bad.
My grades are bad too.
I
I don't know if I'm getting out of here.
Have you guys not been doing your homework?
No.
No.
God of wisdom.
Why
not
would I?
intelligence.
Why would I do my homework?
Life is
I
short.
am going
party
to
hard.
hunt both of you.
Oh.
It's wild that you say life is short. How old are you?
2,500. Life is
Why are
short
you
for
so
them.
young?
For them. I'm a lot younger than both of you actually. I think I am.
Yeah, I
the
was going to
youngest.
say, you
Like I
are,
am.
because
I am the
I know
baby.
I'm 32,000.
Yeah,
I'm
25,000.
50,000.
You guys were all there witnessing me jump out of Zeus's skull.
That's
That was a
I'm
fun
just
day.
saying.
I do remember that. Yes, I was the one. I wrote that.
hmm That was a weird decision.
I thought it would make it interesting. Spice up the story a little bit. Like I was tired of people being born from the womb. Gotta
Can
come
I
from
ask
somewhere else.
why you had, like, my father turned into a teardrop and then Zeus ate him? Or the fact that I was meant
Well-
to have a brother?
Mm.
Or a sister, sorry. Sister. I'm the brother.
Yeah. Yeah. That was my decision. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was weird. That was a weird call.
Yep.
Chloe, I have a very important question.
What's your important question?
How long ago was fan fiction created?
Oof.
It's been around
Brilliant
since the
question.
dawn of time.
Since
Right.
man could grab stick.
Well, since I could start Fate, I write fan fiction every day, all the time.
That seems strange, because, like, your fan fiction would be canon.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Unless this is all an alternate universe that we're living in right now. Like, imagine if I was
Yeah,
a
this
girl.
is- Yeah, this is the AU. Yeah.
Or that Artie was a girl.
Yeah, this is the AU version, and I'm a
Preposterous.
self-insert.
You are your own OC.
Well, that's what a self-insert is. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, but
Yeah.
Are we an alternate universe?
Yeah. This is
Are
alternate
we an
universe.
AU fan? Is Mythos an AU fanfiction?
Yes.
preposterous.
You guys figured it out. I can't believe you did it. Why do you think I'm
God
the
of
Yume
wisdom.
Joshi of Mythos?
God of wisdom. Figured it out. But now my life
Huh.
makes no sense. My life is a lie.
Your life is a lie. I wrote
I'm
it
just
that
gonna
way.
go back to hunting things.
Yeah, you should.
That's a good idea.
Just don't think about it too hard.
I'm gonna hunt.
Well, this
for
explains
answers.
why the mortals are like, aren't you supposed to be a girl?
Yeah.
No.
Look, it gets boring, okay? I was like, you know what? Let's spice it up. Let's write a little bit of a little fan fiction, you know? And now we're all in an AU, you know? I'm sorry that it's not a coffee shop AU, but, you know, I could make it one.
You know, I will just simply say,
Hmm.
it is good to know Clo's true calling, the god of fanfiction.
The god of fanfiction this whole time.
I am the god of fan fiction.
The mortals poisoned Chloe's brain and turned us into a gender bent AU.
You can thank the women from the 60s in the Star Trek fandom.
Okay,
What?
for the record, that actually is where a lot of shit spawns out of.
Wait,
like-
actually,
Yes.
legitimately.
Yeah. Yep,
The
that's where it all
earliest
started.
fanfiction is Star Trek, Spock and Kirk.
that's
Earliest ship. Yep.
Earliest ship.
that's just information you have at the ready.
Oh, I just knew that.
Yeah.
Shit. I was like,
that's-
I just knew that. Yeah. Well, I'm well read. You know.
That's you are not. If your grades are low, you are not well read. We are going to get. I'm going to put books in front of both of you.
Well, just
Are
because
they fan fiction?
I'm well read doesn't mean that I do my homework. I like the reading
I-
part of it. I just don't do the rest of it.
Oh my god! I swear to God.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of well read, do you guys remember? I have this in my notes. Do you guys remember Eyewitness books?
I do not. I'm
No.
not familiar.
Hang on, BBs. I don't know if any of you guys remember Eyewitness books. Hang on, I'm going to show it to these two. When I first came down off Olympus, like when I would like sneak out, I remember seeing these at bookstores. Yes, okay, Holly remembers. I remember seeing these and being like, "Whoa, the mortals kind of got it going on." Hang on, like this is kind of cool. Hang on, this is just like one
Let's
of
see
them.
what you got.
This is actually the exact book I remember seeing.
Jen, whatever. I don't know what you are. You're quite a bit younger. Of course, I haven't seen it. Arms and Armor. Interesting.
Eyewitness.
No, I
books.
remember.
Oh,
I
wait a
remember.
minute. I do remember these.
Right? Yeah, I'm telling you. These were, hang on, here's like some other ones. These were so cool. Like, yeah, everybody Google Eyewitness books and then come back. Because, like, these were so cool. But you could, okay, so I found out that you can still get these in bulk at, like, mom and pop shops and, like, on online and stuff. And so I was like, wait, I kind of want to get them. Like, just a shit ton of them. Because they're breezy reads, they're not too long, but they're packed full of info, and they're super cool. The pictures were so nice. I agree, Barry. I loved these things.
I think the funny part for me is that I specifically only like recall the weapons and armor one, and I do remember reading that one thoroughly.
Weapons and
No,
armor.
there was
Yeah.
another. There was another book that I remember. Let me see if I can find them. I don't remember what they were called though.
I believe these were available in what the mortals call scholastic book fairs.
Ah, those were millennia ago.
Were they? That feels like a long time ago. I've only heard them mentioned in myth, in legend. Scholastic book fair. I bet
Yeah,
they were
Scholastic
awesome.
Book Fair. There was one.
Solely saying
no.
my back hurts. No. Oh, wait, let's set a goal. We forgot to set a goal.
We have a goal. What kind of
We
goal?
gotta set a goal. 10 supas of any color in the next, we'll say, 2 hours. So for the stream. And Clotho will wrap Phoebe no money.
Wait, am I gonna get anything from it?
No.
What? No.
No, it's
So I
too
know
late. It's
money.
already up. No. It's already up.
What?
Yeah, it's already up.
I'm not even gonna get any sort of money from this. What the heck?
Well, you're gonna get to
didn't
show off
ask-
your mad rap skills.
Okay.
Fun
I'm
fact,
not
I
a
once-
rapper.
One time, I saw Artie and Chloe and our friend Dahlia dropping fat beats outside of the Barnes and Noble. That's
I
true.
feel like first of all, I am not facing Dahlia.
No,
Dahlia is
Dahlia's next level. Yeah.
Dropping fat.
Dahlia
beats.
just put something out recently that I was like, damn, that's crazy.
No, Dahlia is really good.
Could
Yeah.
rap battles be considered a hunt?
In a way, because you're hunting for words, right? Well, it's like I've been writing haikus, and I'm always hunting for the correct word to use. Right.
Haikus?
Toby fly high.
Hi.
違う。ハイキューじゃない。
Did you know that haiku in Japanese just is volleyball?
Wait, is it actually?
Yeah.
I thought it was like spike.
No. So haiku, like the actual word for volleyball in Japanese is haiku. However, that's the official word, but it's not the word that they use in Japan. They
Oh.
just say volleyball, but with the katakana like way.
Volleyball. Yeah, volleyball.
That's fair.
Yeah, volleyball.
Volleyball.
Bloody
Yeah.
That's a much more fun way to say volleyball.
Well, yeah. I
Japan's
learned that a
really
long
cool,
time ago. And I
than
was
the
like,
rest of
oh,
us.
so the manga is just named volleyball, essentially.
Imagine
but
just-
like-
That's my question to you guys. Why did none of us, when we got off Olympus, go to Japan?
I did.
Oh,
You
you
did?
did?
Yeah, I went. I've spent. That's how else am I going to learn about entertainment and all of these things? I decided to learn directly in Japan.
I didn't exactly get
Fair
a
enough.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
like
were
it.
living kind of in a cave and then just ran out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't even know where that cave is. You can't take me back. Don't take me back. Or else I'm
Might.
go crazy.
Might do it.
There's a rat.
Might do it.
The rat. No. The
Might do
rats
it.
will make me crazy.
Don't. Don't.
It's like a rubber room.
The
No.
It's a rubber
no,
room with
no.
rats.
No.
The rats made me crazy.
No, stop. Don't. Chloe, please.
What do you-
Chloe, don't start. Don't,
What do you mean?
Don't do this.
Don't
I-
wish. Don't start. Wishing only wounds the heights. I
For
wasn't
those who don't know, it's a
born
meme
for the
that
rose and the pearl.
It's a rubber room. A rubber
Here's
room
the
with rats.
girl I know.
Why, Dio Outsuki? Thank you for the super.
So
Outski for the ows. Owie super.
I know
Ow. Ow.
that girl.
You know what owie means, right?
Blue?
That is correct.
And blue. You like
It
blue?
is-
How about yellow?
You like blue? Let me smash.
You like blue?
like
Let
yellow?
me smash.
I like
Smash.
I like Smash Brothers.
Smash Bros. I want to hear Chloe spit some bars. That's what I'm saying. But
Oh, I
you can
will
only
spit.
hear it. We can only hear it if we hit 10 supas.
You know what? I will also offer, if desired, I will sing a song if we get there, so that Chloe's not alone.
Okay.
No,
Chloe
no,
raps,
no, no.
Artie sings.
I will be alone. I will be alone.
Oh,
never
okay.
mind.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
I see. I see.
You
Okay,
can't,
well, fair enough.
don't take the stage away from me.
Okay.
Wow.
okay. You thought I would take it away from you.
That's crazy.
No, I know you. You want to be the center of attention constantly, and then
Wow. Okay. This boy's on the
this-
moon. This boy's like the god of the moon, and you're gonna
Yeah,
tell
I-
him that? That's brutal. Wild.
Yeah.
It's, it's
the moon
okay,
is
it's okay,
always
I
in the shadow of the sun, which is me.
Now you're
It's
just gonna
not.
write out Apollo?
Yeah, it's like it's not. Is it because you're a star?
I'm a star! I'm a star! I'm a star!
You know, I think
Watashi
she
wa
needs
star.
this.
Star.
I think she needs this.
I think she needs this for
she needs this,
she
she
needs
needs
this.
this.
She needs this. It's for her, it's for the ego. But people don't want to see it, apparently.
My ego?
They've
It
got
is
time. They've got time. They're just,
intimidating.
I can take it off.
you know, I suppose mice every now and then can be pretty intimidating.
Did you just call me a mouse?
No, but you know, mention your ego, right?
Yeah.
I mean, mice can be pretty intimidating, right?
Why are you calling me a mouse?
Well, I mean,
Calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you a truther.
Oh! What
I'm
was
saying
your
that
favorite
was-
like mortal show back in the day? Like not recent, like your favorite of like what the mortals might call nostalgic.
Stone.
Stone?
Well, I mean, you said not anything recent, so like
Oh, just staring
know.
at a stone wall.
staring at a stone wall.
Yeah. It's very
That's it's
Yeah.
a classic.
yeah, that's definitely the twist at the end. Crazy.
When the rock rolls,
Yeah, and you're like, damn, and it goes down the hill. That's crazy.
and occasionally it accidentally bludgeons someone.
That's the best part.
Exactly.
You guys ever wonder what happened to Narcissus? You wonder why Narcissus isn't part of Mythos? The myth that you were told is not true. We hit her with a
Boulder.
a very big boulder.
Just boulder.
Oh,
Yeah.
Narcissus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Narcissus.
And then we made Sisyphus carry it up.
This Sisyphus show.
Yeah. We hit Narcissus with the boulder and then made Sisyphus carry it up.
Oh my
that
God, Sisyphus, my favorite sister, Sisyphus.
Wait a minute, I just realized, is that like making him forever live with a murder weapon?
Yeah.
Huh. Neat.
And Narcissus' corpse. Which is like awesome. Narcissus was an asshole, for the record. Like, Narcissus sucked. Just for the record. So did
Man.
Arachne.
It was
Oh,
the worst
fine.
day when he finally discovered their own reflection. You know.
I was going to say, you know, there is a reason
Nice
why the derivative of narcissism, the derivatives, you know.
It's true.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Yeah, this is the most
Did you
love
say
I've
for-
seen for
for
anybody since
Elmo?
Narcissus discovered himself. I watch
But-
Disney films.
But to answer your question, I did like Drake and Josh a lot back then. I'm trying to think of other ones. There were so many shows back in the day.
Boy
See,
Meets World.
I watched
Oh.
cartoons.
You know, I have a throwback if anyone remembers Degrassi.
Oh god.
I did not watch
Degrassi.
Degrassi.
That's the
What kind of name
Drake
is
show
Degrassi?
with Drake and friends.
Yeah, before he became Drake.
Yeah.
Wait, are we
Then he gets
talking?
shot.
Yeah, are we talking like
crazy.
live sitcoms, or are we talking like just any type of show?
What about That's So Raven?
I
Oh
did
my
like that
God,
so
that was-
Raven.
That's So Raven.
Ned's Declassified Survival Guide.
Okay,
I
but
would have more respect for that show if the cast would not stop ruining it at every turn. Just let it
true.
die.
Well, you know, I'll stand with Lizzie McGuire.
Oh,
How does
That's-
what is the theme song for Lizzie?
I never. No, wait, that's the Drake and Josh. Wait, if you believe,
Yeah.
you got it done,
Picture
dun, dun,
perfect
dun, dun.
plan. We got
Dun,
your food.
dee,
We
dee,
only
dee,
do
dee,
the
dee.
best we can.
We can. Yeah,
Sometimes you
that.
make it. As soon as you said the melody, it popped right back into my head.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
yeah.
That was a good
We
one.
get
I
one step
kind of
closer.
want to rewatch the movie, Lizzie McGuire movie. That movie
We
is
were
weird.
robbed. We were robbed, by the way.
We were robbed, and I'm so
Robbed.
glad. First of all, I'm so glad that Hilary Duff stood her ground,
Yeah.
because like,
Artie, did
like-
you hear about this?
what? Which?
The
So,
Lizzie
Lizzie
McGuire
McGuire was-
sequel.
well, yeah, it was supposed to get like a reboot, but Lizzie
Mm.
McGuire would be like an adult, like a 30-year-old woman living in New York. And Disney, it was supposed to like launch with like Disney Plus, right? Or like, it was one of the shows that were advertised for like when Disney Plus like would launch. And
at the very end of their ad, they hyped that up to the moon and back, because at the very end of the trailer was Lizzie. Like, you see Lizzie, like, trying to catch a cab and be like, hey, sorry, it's me.
Yep.
Right? And you're like, oh, shit, it's Lizzie. Like...
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But then basically what had happened was that Hilary Duff was like, I am not going to do this show if we are not going to make it for adults. Because Disney wanted to basically make a Disney Channel show and not like an adult version of the show. Because they didn't want... What?
Girl Meets World. They wanted to make a Girl Meets World thing.
Yeah. And basically Hilary Duff was like, no, I don't want to do that. We are not going to do that. We are just going to, like, I will not do it if you guys don't change it. And they decided to put their foot down and not change it, which is so unfortunate because look at Disney Plus now.
I know, it's a well, to be fair, my Disney Plus subscription is now my Doctor Who subscription because I don't watch anything else.
But what I'm saying is, like, the stuff that is on Disney Plus is now, like, there's stuff that is far worse.
They have stars! Yeah. And I'm like, what do you mean you're not going to do adult stuff? You have stars and shit. The most recent entry in the MCU was fucking Daredevil. What are you talking about?
I think it's because they realized real damn quick that they're not going to be able to actually make any money unless they put things for adults on it, too.
Exactly. Yeah, also, Unit, thank you for the super. 1 ticket to the Clotho solo concert. Thank you for the super, Unit. Thank you.
Get your ticket.
Soon.
But yeah.
I will say, like, I think they're also realizing that some of, like, their best recent productions or that, like, people have been, like, going wild about have been geared towards adults.
Yes.
Let's look at...
100%.
How about we just talk about the entire entity that is Deadpool? All 3 films.
Yep.
Like,
100%.
all rated R, all went absolutely ballistic. And the most recent one was under Disney. How about Guardians 3? One of the only recent Marvel films that was actually well received, and it was one of the darkest of more adult. Also, the first F-bomb of the MCU.
That was okay. Yeah. I have opinions on the first F-bomb in the MCU because I'm like, that was so mean. Like, I think because we haven't heard them swear before because she's innocently trying to open the car door, right? Like, and she's like, I don't understand, Quill, it's not working. And he's like, okay, so you turn the handle. She's like, yeah. Then what? Open the fucking door. is what he replies with. And I'm like, oh, that's not nice. You be nice to Nebula. What the fuck? Yeah, I was like, that was so harsh. But it's because you haven't heard that before.
I will say it was funny. It was funny. I think it was
very funny. Yeah.
I kind of like it better than them trying to, like, if they were going to do one, trying to force it into like a serious moment.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself. You know? Well, I say that, and then how many times do they say fuck in Deadpool and Wolverine?
Well, that's the thing, is that's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and like, one of my favorite things about Wolverine is how many times he tells people to go fuck themselves.
Yes.
Like, I love when, like, Logan, my name's Charles, this is Eric, we were hoping we could recruit you for the go fuck yourselves. Okay. Like, and they walk away. Oh, okay. Is the best. He's the best. Also, they're gonna make that man do this till he's 90.
Damn.
Till he's 90.
I was like, you got that? I was like, that was the exact line.
Yeah, they're gonna make him do it till he's 90. Why? Oh, welcome in, Melissa. Thank you for this, for the membership.
Member.
I'm getting confused now. Thank you for the membership, Armored BB.
Aw.
Till he's 90. Okay, let me ask you genuinely, because I'm hearing a lot of good things.
Okay.
About the most recent MCU movie, which is
Thunderbolts,
right? But there's a big surprise at the end of Thunderbolts, apparently. I don't know if it's at the end, but like, there's a reason why there's that asterisk there, right? I don't know how much people have seen. I don't want to spoil it. I'm low-key a little annoyed how fast they spoiled what the asterisk actually means and stands for, because I'm like, that kind of sucks. I don't.
Yeah, I
really
saw
like
your
that.
tweet about it, and I'm not. I've seen Thunderbolts, and I'm not. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
what spoiler you were talking about.
Okay, BB's and Chloe, who probably does not care. I am going to now spoil Thunderbolts very briefly. Even though the marketing itself has spoiled it. Like, the marketing is good. I can't even be upset. So, it's Thunderbolts asterisk, but then at the premiere, Florence Pugh, by the way, Florence Pugh. But Florence Pugh takes grabs the side of the poster and tears it and reveals Thunderbolts to be New Avengers. Right? So, like, yeah, and I was like, I wish you didn't tell me that. Also, fun fact, because I also am a comic book fan, the first collection of the New Avengers actually does feature Yelena, because people think she's like an MCU creation, and no, she's actually a Marvel character, and in New Avengers, she's there, and the Avengers set that bitch on fire, and horribly burn her. And that's how the first volume ends.
Huh.
So that's kind of weird to do to, like, everyone's new favorite MCU character. That's a weird decision. But, again, this was, like, decades before the MCU.
Huh.
Yeah.
So, because I've watched the movie, I understand why they spoiled it quickly.
Yeah.
Like, because I didn't know about that, but now you're saying that some things make a little more sense. Because I think everyone, including myself, having watched the film, were so confused by what they were doing. And I was just like...
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so when... so, they got the team together. They're New Avengers. Okay, so there's all this happening, so... Are they going by Thunderbolts? Are they temporarily doing this? In, like, one of the post-credit scenes, you're just like, okay, so there's this where they start going by that? And it's like, oh, so they're not... Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they're just rolling with it.
And
yeah, I'm like a little bit like, I wish I didn't get spoiled on that. That said, I don't know how to feel about the MCU. I'm glad that Thunderbolts was good. Daredevil's been awesome. But I'm like, man, I'm so picky with MCU stuff now because I feel like a lot of it's not great.
Agreed.
It's not like terrible. It's just kind of like, yeah, I mean, this is definitely a shell of what it used to be.
Thor: Love and Thunder and Multiverse of Madness do exist.
They are films that exist.
They are films that exist.
Yeah. And but at the same time, you get Thunderbolts, you get Daredevil. Moon Knight was okay.
Moon Knight was fun. I liked
Moon Knight. Moon Knight was fun. Moon Knight was pretty okay. Liked Moon Knight. It makes me sad that Miss Marvel seems to have not done very well. Because I'm like, Kamala's cool, man. So I was like, I'm sad that MCU fans are like, nah. I'm like, man, that sucks. I don't like that. Kamala's a cool character. But yeah. I wish they said nothing and waited a few months. Likewise, I do feel like it's a little... I'm like, I wish you didn't spoil that. But I do get Artie's point as well of, like, if they didn't spoil it, people would be very confused. Because it's like, what are you supposed to be?
Yeah, like it's strange.
Strange? Doctor Strange?
No, just strange. No.
Marvel Rivals? Doctor Strange? Portals? Shell?
Again!
Again! Stop.
It's gonna say that in your dreams.
Yeah. Oh,
man. I will at least say
Jeff the Land Shark?
the best boy.
Yes.
I will say they may not be hitting the movies quite recently, but at the very least, it's neat to see a clone of a game that has outshined the original.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do like that Marvel Rivals is doing well. And before anybody says anything, yes, I do think part of the reason why it's doing well is because Invisible Woman got all that ass. What is she doing out here Tuesday afternoon? Ass. That's crazy.
Chicked up on a Tuesday afternoon. Wait, is it Tuesday? Yeah, it is Tuesday.
What's the right Tuesday for that? Or what's the right day for that?
Thursday.
Ah.
Double cheeked up on a Thursday. That makes more
guys,
sense.
catch me on a Thursday.
Catch me on a Thursday. Well, and I've seen people be like, but it's just a gooner game, right? And I'm like, no, it is a good game. It just happens to have, like, some of the character designs are kind of wild. That's all.
Yeah, I will say I don't think it's a gooner game. I do think that some of their recent design choices, I think it's funny that there are 3 characters that all look the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
There's, Dagger, Invisible Woman, and then Emma Frost are all kind of like variations on Hot Blonde Lady.
and with the same color schemes too.
Yeah, white and blue.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you
that
just
is
look
pretty
at them
funny.
and you're like, they said this is what the people want.
Venom got the booty. They actually put Venom shaking his ass. Like, Venom throwing it back as an emote, which is insane to me.
That is pretty insane to me.
Yeah. There's a difference between a Gooner game and a Goonable game. The latter can, however, become the first. That's true. I agree.
I agree with that. A Goonable game. We should call it a Goonable game rather than a Gooner game. I agree with that.
You know what?
I sense
that
this
is
going to spin into lads somehow.
No, it's not.
I knew
Nope,
it. I was waiting.
I'm not gonna mention. I wasn't gonna mention. You're the one who brought it up. I don't.
Well,
So it's
since
like
you
the
brought it
gates of
up, you know, like...
Well, since you brought it up, I'm
Let's
watching
go ahead.
Caleb,
Yeah.
win me a plushie.
Closing there, like the gates have been opened.
You guys started talking about Marvel, and I was like, I don't know how to add to this conversation, so I started playing lads.
Wow.
I was about to defend, being like, you know what, you're right. Well, let's change subjects, and then just. I'm looking at you, Chloe. I'm looking at you.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm talking to my Temu version of Cyclops. Sorry.
Oh, are we doing this now? Okay. Chloe, we've been wanting to talk to you about something.
We need to have an intervention.
Yeah, we have to talk. We need to talk.
Why? Why did I
We
do?
just feel as though the amount that you play this game is growing a little concerning. That's all. And we just want to have a conversation with you and see how you're doing, you know?
I think I'm doing just fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, have you seen your room?
No.
There's Caleb everywhere.
It's nothing but Caleb. It's like I thought, like, it reminded me of the scene in Ace Ventura when he walks into the room with all the like taxidermy animals and he screams. That was me, because I walked in and it was just Caleb everywhere, and I was very scared. And that's what made me go like, okay, we need to talk. I just feel like it's time we had a conversation. You know, that's all.
Well, first of all, what am I supposed to do? You know, like, how am I supposed to get over this addiction?
This addiction.
Well, the first step is admitting it's an addiction, and we're so proud of you.
We're proud of you for admitting that. You know what? That's
first
a
of all,
good first step.
It's not an addiction, okay?
Oh, really?
It's a way of life.
You're
playing right now.
Yeah, because you guys are talking about Marvel. What was I supposed to do? Just sit here like a dead chicken?
Also, Barry, thank you for the super. If Chloe raps, I request Athy sing, since we talked about Lizzie McGuire. Sing that to me, Paulo.
Sing to me, Paolo.
Sing to me, Paolo.
I just need you to understand right now how damn cute Caleb looks in his little spring outfit with the butterflies in his hair.
Yeah, but like, Chloe, don't you think that like perhaps you could like spend more? I can't even talk. I'm so emotional. I can't even talk.
Yeah?
Hang on.
I silence thee.
I just
Did you
feel
just
like
kill Athena?
I just feel as though, you know, when we walk by the room and we hear like just these loud noises, and then I find out a new banner happened, you know, I get concerned, you know? That's all. I've already get concerned. We've all been talking, you know, like we're concerned, you know? Like, we're just concerned for your mental health, for your well-being. This is definitely an addiction. Like, we've seen Girl DM obviously spiral spiral down into lad's hell, and we just want to make sure
Luna
that
and
you're
I are
okay.
in it together, okay? We're like this, you know? Like we get each other, you know? You can't see what my hand gesture because, you know, it's under the cloak, but, you know, we're like this, you know?
Yeah.
We just miss you. Sometimes
we miss you.
a new banner comes out, and the world ceases for a moment.
Yeah. It's like nothing else matters but Caleb and by extension Raphael, you know, and then maybe the other guys.
Except Zane.
I'm gonna seize these nuts.
What?
He's Caleb's saying sweet nothings into my ear right now.
Oh, sweet nothings.
Yeah.
I heard sweet nutting in my ear.
I also heard that.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I also heard that.
He's doing well. Okay, see, this is a good time for an intervention.
I said nothings.
Caleb is whispering sweet nuttings into my ear.
I think the mortal realm is getting to Chloe.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what? It is true. You know, I agree with you, Tree. Being in contact with men is terminal.
Yeah. I mean, that's understandable. You know, Athy, you can't say shit. You want to snog Tron. Yeah, but like I do other stuff outside of wanting to make out with Tron. You know,
like.
Well, it's also been accelerated since I'm now in the room with you two. So you know, just you wait. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll be out like light.
Then why is Athena the one who's coughing to death?
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of dying over here.
Are you dying from men?
I think so.
Oh no, it's terminal. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's. I'm afraid it's terminal. I've got stick it to the mon, neosis. It's terminal.
Oh no, he's got ligma. He's got ligma.
What?
Lick
What's
my
ligma?
balls.
No!
Lick my balls. Oh no, I just snotted everywhere.
Oh, he's getting his ligma everywhere.
Wait, no, get it away from me. I don't want it. I don't want any of your ligma. Get it away
I just
from
got
me.
snot all over Chloe's hair. I'm so sorry.
No, don't turn me into a man like I turned you into women. Or
Wait, what?
men as well.
What? Huh?
Women
What?
to men.
Huh?
She admits it. That's crazy.
Turn me into a man.
You got some
Claude,
snot in your hair then.
Chloe, do you have like the equivalent of a mom I can tell on you?
The equivalent. You gonna tell my mom, Nix?
Oh, that's right, true. Nix. All right, hold on. I gotta. Let's go tell Nix. You know, actually, you know what?
Good luck finding her. She is one of the night.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shine the moon down and just be like, all right. Wait, no. Does that mean I can never see Nix?
Nope. She's like John Cena. You can't see her.
I can't believe this.
That man has ruined wrestling for me.
Oh my god, I saw a commercial. I saw a commercial for, I don't even remember what it was, but there was a commercial and they were like, we brought John Cena as a guest, and then he wasn't there.
Oh, that commercial where he's like, all right, I'm ready to start. And everyone's like, where is he? He's running late.
Man,
Like,
he flaked.
yeah. Man, I guess he flaked. Yeah, I'll do it. No, I'm right here. Yeah, no, it's... Yeah. Well, and then the funniest thing about that is the day before is when he cut that promo of him being like, you all made me the butt of a stupid invisible joke for the last 15 years! And I'm like, but then he does it in a commercial. I'm like, okay.
Sell out.
Sell out.
I mean, what?
Sell out. Okay, John.
I was gonna say, so I don't know about everything that happened with John Cena. All I know is he's apparently a heel now.
Well, hang on, I'm working up the band.
All right. Well, it's okay. I still have lads open, so you can continue with.
No.
Oh,
Because Chloe has seen some of this. It was John Cena and Cody Rhodes, and Chloe pointed out something to me that I can never unsee, and that's that a lot of the wrestlers you can tell are cutting promos. You can tell when like they're they're trying to be upset or trying to be sad or whatever. But with Cody and Cena, who are both like trained actors, that shit feels real. Like when Cena talks about how upset he is with the fans and all that, like that shit felt raw, pun intended. However, his match with Cody was absolute dog shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it was terrible. The outcome I wanted, but they're really pushing like this celebrity crap. Because they're like, Travis Scott is the one who costed Cody. And Logan Paul is challenging for the world title. And the fucking Pat McAfee is fighting Gunther. And I'm like, what are we doing?
Why is
what the
Logan
hell
Paul
are we
still
doing?
around?
I don't know. He's like a leech. I actively, and so many people tell me like, oh, but he's such a big draw. But he's such a big draw. Like, you love to boo him. And I'm like, no, I don't. I actively turn the show off when he shows up. He is not a draw. I turn it off when he shows up. I cannot stand him. I kind of just, like, not fully stopped. Like, I watch here and there. But I've noticed a lot of the stuff I watch is, like, just, like, I'll watch, like, a promo later. Right? Like, I won't watch the show live anymore. Like, I've fallen out of love with it. Which is fine, because Tron's coming back. So that's my new hyperfixation. You guys want to talk about Tron?
You can talk about Tron.
I love Tron!
I'm glad you like Tron.
Everybody is upset about Ares' like triangle identity disc, and I'm like, but it's from a different grid, so it's not going to be the same identity discs. You know, you can't bank on everything being the same. Some stuff's going to carry over because the grid is basically designed to look a certain way, but you know, it's not going to be the same. Artie's yawning and Chloe is playing. Playing lads, and I feel...
I'm yawning. I'm yawning because I'm not yawning about Tron. I'm yawning because I literally woke up, got up, brushed my teeth, and got in chair for today because I am not a morning person, and I literally am in like pillow and blanket right now.
I
honestly.
will put down my tablet. Okay, I will put down Caleb for you.
Yay. Who do you think could beat Tron? And I'll tell you why you're wrong. Caleb will get fucked up by Tron. It's not even close.
I know. I have an answer.
What's that?
Sora.
Well, that's just not fair.
Sora needs that.
Well, Sora's basically a god. That's not fair.
Raphael,
Caleb and Tron would be a
a
good
god.
fight, though. That would be a good fight. Caleb and Tron would
He is just a man
He's just
with a gravity evol.
Yeah. He
What
could
about
beat
Shaq?
everybody except... Okay, this is something... I am going to talk about lads here for a minute. I'm still going to work it in with Tron, but I am going to talk about lads for a minute. There's only one character in lads that I think Tron actually loses to. One.
What's
Singular. Raphael. And the reason why I say Raphael is because that motherfucker's an assassin, and everybody thinks he's just some sweet, cuddly, fucking zesty boy. And I'm like, no, he's a bad fucking ass. Like, he's probably the scariest out of everyone.
Oh, you should have. Oh, you don't know this, but they dropped new promise cards today. Which is like their little promise pass. Like, it's like a battle pass essentially. Like, it has a bunch of stuff on it, but it has like 4-star cards that you can play through, and they have one for Silas and they have one for Raphael. And you can get both of them for $15, or you can only get one for $10. But anyways, that's beside the point. But yeah, the first of all, I went through his new card. I won't do any spoilers, but like, holy moly! Oh my gosh! I'll probably tell you about it, Athena, afterward. But like it was pretty lore intensive. Yeah, it was pretty lore intensive, and also like it confirmed. Do I have to?
Tell me about it later.
Who am I gonna yap to?
That's fine. Yeah, go ahead. No. I am excited. Okay, here's the thing with lads. The lore is really fascinating. Like the lore to lads is like Caleb in the deep space tunnel is like kind of insane.
I will ask chat BBs. If I lore dump right now a little from the card, Are you guys playing it? If you guys are not playing it, if I can drop. I don't want to spoil it because it did just come out today, and I don't want to be spoil anyone because like I was trying to avoid spoilers like the plague yesterday because like the Asian servers went up way before the NA servers. So like I was trying my best not playing it. Okay.
Not playing it, but I love the story. I'm the same way, Barry. Like,
Yeah.
I like the combat in the game. I think the combat's really fun.
Okay.
But
okay.
I don't play the story because Chloe just tells me about it.
Yeah, I just okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
so this is what happened. Okay, so you and Raph, you go to this like banquet, right? And you're in another town, and you're staying at his like old apartment, or an apartment he used to stay at, and you find like art. There's like paintings and stuff on the wall, and there's like like drawings and stuff like that. But you're looking at it, and you're like, these aren't yours, are they? Because like they don't quite look like his art, right? Like you're just like something's just not right about it, right? And you find out they actually belong to his art teacher, right? And you're like, oh, you never told me about your art teacher. And he's like, yeah, he went missing a few years ago. I'm like, oh, he used to stay with his art teacher when he was younger, and people in the town know him as like Little Raph, right?
Little
because back then even though he was an adult, he was an adult, they thought he was underage, which also tells that just tells me that he's not actually 24. He's much older than 24. Because like if he looked like if he was an adult back then, but they thought he was underage, then he's definitely like older. Anyways, that's beside the point. So you go to this banquet, and he brings a present for the guy who is running the winery, because it's a banquet for the winery that just opened up. And he brings this wine that's like really rare. There's only like 5 in the world, and it's called Dionysus.
Wait,
Ironic, right?
I saw you tweet about this. Yeah.
yeah. It's like called
saw that.
Dionysus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting is like he gives it to the guy who owns the winery, right? And as you're like looking around, you see this painting, and then you see these like there's something like shiny on it, and then you're like, wait a second, those look really familiar. And you realize real quickly that there's scales on the painting, and they look just like the scales that Raphael has on him when he goes into ebb and flow.
When
And
he sheds. When you guys fall asleep together and he sheds.
no, he goes in
When he
heat.
sheds scales. Oh, that's worse?
That's worse. Anyways, that's beside no, but that's beside the point. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Okay. Anyways, and you're like, your art teacher didn't disappear. That he didn't go missing.
He killed him.
And basically, the guy who owns the winery killed him because he's a Lemurian.
Shit. Oh
Yep.
shit!
And turned his scales into a painting. And so
That's
Raphael,
foul.
yeah. So Raphael kind of is like, yeah, basically, like his art teacher loved the surface. He loved the surface, and that's why he came to the surface he was an art teacher, where he did art, and he drank a lot. And he was like, the things that he loved the most were the things that ended up killing him. And
Was it energy drinks? Because they all drink so many energy drinks.
no, alcohol.
Oh,
Alcohol.
I don't know what that is.
Wait, you what? Huh?
I'm joking.
Anyways, so you and Raphael go to the beach like afterwards, right? Because you're like, you basically ask him, you're like, that wasn't a normal bottle of wine, was it? And he's like, maybe. And
No,
so you
yeah,
go to
we
the
talk.
beach.
Save that for the Discord. Oh, homie, you're in the wrong chat. You are in the wrong space. Continue.
Anyways, so you go to the beach, and he's like, can I ask you for a dance? And so you guys start dancing, and it starts raining. And as you're like, it's raining, and like the waves are like, like hitting your legs, right? And eventually you guys get swept out into the sea, and it's storming now. Like it's like full on raging storm. And you're clinging on to him for like obviously dear life. And he basically says that you're his anchor. And something that was confirmed to me in this is that Raphael can control the weather.
Oh
Because,
my god,
like,
is he the thunder bringer through the ringer?
all right.
Also,
But yeah.
side note, I just love that it's Like, I love the no yaoi talk, save that for the Discord when we're talking about lads.
Yeah, I was about to say, lads is a pretty. I mean, there's people who ship the love interest, but it's definitely a lot more rare because it is an ultimate game.
Also, I'm gonna just, sorry to make this awkward for a minute. Just as an aside, because it's good to set boundaries. Do not tell my guests what they can and can't talk about. I'm just gonna say that off the top. I don't care if you don't want to talk about it. You can always go watch somebody else. Chloe is talking about lads, and that's what we're here for right now. Continue.
Anyways, yeah, but that confirms that he can control the weather. But like the fact that like I think while you could not see the expressions through his face, the weather was supposed to represent, like the storm was supposed to represent how he felt. And it was like really sad. Like I felt so like really sad. And then like 2 weeks later, we're back at the studio and she turns on, you know, the news and that the winery owner passed away. He died. He was found,
interesting timing.
He was found in a barrel of wine. And they determined it was no foul play. And that it was a
found
suicide.
in a barrel of wine. No foul play.
He was just
suicide.
really thirsty.
No, here's you want to ring that up. No. It was
juice.
he definitely poisoned the wine that he gave him, the Dionysus wine. Which is funny because Dionysus in lore as well has two personalities if you think about it. Has like a darker side and stuff like that. So it's like representative of that. But basically like Raphael looks at MC and is like, are you like okay? Like he took her there on purpose to see how she would react to what he had just done, right? And basically asked her if she was afraid of him. And MC kisses Raphael and she's like, is that your answer? Like she's like, that's your answer. And so basically no matter who he be, which is crazy because back in Omnipotent fuck, I forgot what the card name is. He literally asked her, like when they're in the bathtub, he's literally asked her, will you love me no matter who I become? And it's a direct reference to that because even in that card there was a storm going on outside. And so it like calls back to it. And that like she just confirmed that yes, I will love you no matter who you become. And like even though he just murdered somebody.
I will love you over and over again. You know?
Yes, like Epic the Musical.
I will fall in love with you.
It was so good! The card was so good! I'm sorry, it was just
so
really
okay.
good.
It's funny that you bring up this card and we keep being like, oh, but it's like Epic. I've seen so many people be like, Epic's kind of tropey. I'm like, tropey?
It is.
They invented the trope.
I was about to
what
say they
are you
invented.
talking about?
It's like when people say Sailor Moon is tropey, and I'm like, yes, because
That's
Sailor Moon
where
invented
they come
the trope.
from. Yeah, I'm like, what?
That's incredible to me. I think that's like
well, there's people
the
who
level
think it's
of
new.
observation.
And I'm like, oh my god, open the schools. Open the schools. What do you mean
That's
it's new? Like,
look, I'm just saying that's like reading the tale of like Julius Caesar and being like, you know, his betrayal was kind of tropey. It was kind of predictable.
It was kind of predictable. Yeah, meanwhile,
predictable.
Caesar would be like,
it was...
what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, like, listen, okay? You know what? Like, I can't believe they copied Mean Girls. Like,
yeah.
We should stab Caesar.
We should just like stab Caesar. Yeah, right? Like,
yeah.
Oh my!
Just everybody staring at her.
No, it will just be, someone will be like, yes, they stabbed Caesar 13 times. Was it 13 times?
It was
27.
27
times.
They're gonna be like 27 times. Oh my god, it's just like llamas with hats.
Carl, that kills people.
Brutus, that kills people.
I was looking for hands. I, to this day, if I'm hungry, I will be like, my tummy is making the rumblies that only hands can satisfy. Like, it's, yeah. Forgive me for my requirement of, my requirement of hands.
Digital sustenance?
Yeah, sustenance. I require sustenance. Carl? Et tu, Carl? Carl Weezer? Yeah, he was there.
Et tu, Carl. Actually,
Et
wait,
tu,
that's
Carl.
great. Et tu, Carl.
Et tu, Carl? This is for Jimmy's mom. It's the worst Carl of all time. That's the worst Carl of all time.
It's okay. That means try doing Kermit the Frog.
Like Kermit the Frog? No, I can't.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, you can do it. Okay, you absolutely
Kermit
can do
the
it.
Frog here.
Yep. Okay, you have a Kermit.
Rainbow Connection.
Yeah, actually, yeah. There we go. See, I have
that
a
was
theory.
too bad. Mhm.
So, every male voice actor, if not every male actor, or like just every guy, can either do Carl Weezer or Kermit the Frog. At least one.
You could do one or the other.
You at least can do one or the other.
You know,
Maybe sometimes
Chloe can do a really
Yeah?
good Mai from Dragon Ball.
Oh god.
That was the funniest. We were all chilling on Olympus, and Chloe was like, "Am I talking?" Like we were watching. Which
No.
one was it? It was
It was the gods one. The gods.
Oh, Battle of
movie.
Gods. It's when they introduced
Battle of
Eris.
God.
Yeah.
Yes. Battle of Gods. And we were sitting there and this character named Mai starts speaking. And I sat there and I went, why does she sound like me? Hold on a second. What?
Who is her voice actress? I don't even know.
I get compared to a few people. I get compared to
You both do, actually.
Monica
Yeah.
Rial is one I get compared to very often because like Stocking from Pantene Stocking is one I get compared to a lot, or yeah, it's usually Stocking. And then the other one is Mabel Pines from Gravity Falls is the other one.
You
I get
do
compared
sound
to.
like Mabel, though.
No,
Yeah,
I don't sound like her!
I'm not gonna lie. When you first told me that, I never thought it. But then after you said that, I every now and then I'm like, I hear it.
It's only
I
after
do
you've said it that I'm like, yeah, no, I hear it. Right? Also, Thorn, thank you for the super. What about Donald Duck? I think I could do Donald.
Call me Mabel Pines! I'm not Mabel Pines! Or,
Okay,
yeah.
here's
or
The
my
that-
way
doc-
you said it
here-
right there, specifically.
Here's my Donald Duck impression. You guys ready?
I'm gonna do the human Donald Duck one.
Hey, are you low on health?
I
Why, Sora, it would appear as though you're low on health, and you're out of
I
mana.
hate it here.
It seems as though you can't cure yourself. I have this wand here, but I think it would be a much better option to shoot Firaga!
Like, I swear to God.
You motherfucker! Like every time, Donald, every time!
I really
the
thought
worst
you were about to hit
AI
us with
in
the,
history.
I thought you were about to hit us with the. This looks like a great place to look for ingredients.
Yarere. This looks like a great place to look for some ingredients. She hasn't gotten there yet. Chloe hasn't gotten to Kingdom Hearts 3. If you think Donald is annoying in 2, he is so ungodly annoying in 3. This looks like a good...
Yeah.
Him and Goofy. This looks like a good place for some ingredients. Fuck
And you know
you!
what? I will at least give that Donald has a moment in 3 that at least redeems him a bit.
Yeah.
He has one of the rawest moments in, like, Square Enix character
okay, I know
history.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that one.
I don't want to spoil it because it is a huge
Yeah, no, we're not
moment,
spoiling that.
But like, yeah, I do know what you're talking about. I assume a lot of the BBs probably know what you're talking about. It's yeah, like that moment is so. I'm so excited for Chloe to play the rest of Kingdom Hearts. Wait, actually, weren't you waiting till 4?
I don't know, was I? I'm gonna be waiting for a while if that's the case.
Well, because 4 is a jumping on point, so I wasn't sure if you were like waiting till 4 or if you were gonna play them.
I don't know. We will see. I don't know.
Shit, I know.
I have no clue. I am just here.
I'll just drag Chloe to watch when I play it on stream this month.
That's actually not a bad idea. Like, you should just watch somebody storm through it. You know?
Yeah, I can do that.
I am pretty good at storming, and going through it. Wait.
Through the thunder, bring her. Melissa, thank you for the super. Do not perceive me just trying to increase the goal. We are halfway to Chloe busting out some mad rhymes.
Yeah!
And you know what? In the meantime, you know what's crazy?
What?
I have to go. Goodbye.
What?
To the bathroom?
No, I have to go change my laundry.
Oh. Okay.
All right, while he's gone, everybody hit the super. Super bringer, raise and ringer. Make close sing the thing today. I do not know what thing she'll say.
Well, good luck. I don't know how to rap. The only thing I know how to rap is a goddamn tortilla. Burrito.
Oh, did you wash your hands, Artemis? Why does everyone keep asking if I've washed my hands?
Have you washed your hands?
I mean, I did early. I've been sitting here. Why do I need to wash my hands right now?
Wash your hands of sin!
My hands will never.
Sin! Damn, crazy.
Sin.
Can't believe it. It's you on all your Gooner games.
My Gooner games?
Yeah.
What Gooner game do I play?
I don't know. The ones that you play in private.
I actually I have 2 games on my phone, and I play no.
You got
Gooner
games on your phone?
I have 2 games on my phone.
You have ibuprofen. Ow, my head hurts. You have ibuprofen.
We'll get you some ibuprofen, Chloe.
Do I watch the Fate series? No, I do not. I have not watched any of the Fate series.
So can I interest you in my special interest, the Fate series?
The Fate series?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Is it all about me? Am I the main character?
You know what? In a sense, you could say that. You could even say that you're the main character and you're staying the night.
Yeah, hot and sexy, staying the night. Me being the epitome of womanhood right here. Do you see me? Me and my beautiful woman-shaped body.
I mean, don't you see the lustrous curves of that cloak?
Yes. You know, got that nice Dorito body.
Look, I mean, I have heard after people talk about Captain America, they say he has a Dorito body. So I'm assuming that means that having a Dorito-shaped body is the optimal and true physical form.
They don't call me Captain Clomerica for no reason.
Captain
Clomerica.
Oh, okay, Clomerica. I was worried there for a second.
What did you think I said? Was it chlamydia? Did you think I said chlamydia?
No. Thankfully.
Captain Chlamydia.
Wait,
hold on. Don't make that a thing.
Athena, is that what you're coming back to? You missed Captain Chlamydia.
Captain Chlamydia.
He's only been gone for 5 minutes.
That's insane. I wasn't even gone that long. And it already shifted to Captain Chlamydia. That's insane.
I don't know what happened.
Why are y'all like this? So would you guys like a funny stat? Would you guys like some funny stats?
Absolutely.
What's your funny stat?
When we talked about wrestles, when we talked about the wrestles for like a hot second, the viewership fucking dropped. And then when Chloe started talking about lads, it went back up. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
The truth.
Lads is the truth.
Yeah, because
lads
we like hot men.
We do. I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you're not like on the edges of the screen here. There.
Okay.
Also, can I interest you in Fate Stay Night, Athena?
Unlimited Blade Works?
Yes. I will take Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven's Feel, 0, the right way.
So I am of the opinion, I stand with Garnt on this, where, because people are like, where do I start with Fate? Fuck you, watch something. It doesn't matter, just watch it. I know that it's complicated. It doesn't matter. If you really want to, there are watch guides, right?
So I can give the easiest guide of all time. So unless you really want to go like, if you choose, you can always go back and go deeper. But at the end of the day,
We must go deeper.
you either start,
We must go deeper.
No, but to start, the true way to start
Deep.
is either just start with Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works or start with Fate Zero.
Yeah, I start
And
like
there's-
so. The one that I saw was Blade Works. That's where I first jumped in. But Zero's really good.
Zero's really good. Here's the thing, is there's no right answer to which one comes first. Fate Stay Night is a prequel to Fate Zero, but if you go through if you do Fate Stay Night first, it spoils Fate Zero. And
Yeah,
if
'cause
you
know
go through
what
Fate Zero
happens
first,
to Emiya's old man.
you know about everything that happens,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
You know the results. And if you go through Fate Zero first, there are plot twists that are no longer plot twists in Fate Stay Night.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Go piss, girl.
Go
Oh,
Peace
pee.
Girl. She's leaving. That's crazy. There she goes. Wild dial.
So net.
That's crazy. She's gone. This is so sad. And go Peace Girl. Anyway, continue.
Can we get 5 piss girls in chat for?
Could we get 5 piss girls in the chat, please? See, that sounds wrong when you say it out loud. You know, it's like that need yeah. Can we get some go piss girls in the chat, please?
Go piss.
Go Peace Girl. Go Peace Girl.
But yeah,
But I agree. I agree. With you.
I love the Fate series. I think it is so good. Also, I just see Chloe enjoying Lancer Archer fic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. That's like right up her alley. You know which one I like a lot? It's the cooking one. There's a cooking show.
Cooking
It's
with the Emiya
so-
family.
It's so good. It's such a fun, especially because nobody dies. So you're like,
it's so
"Yay."
wholesome and adorable and sweet, and I want more of it.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's
Like,
literally
that's the one
what
I
if
really like.
what if Fate Stay Night, but there was no suffering.
Literally, yeah. So you get all the characters, like they're all there, but nobody's dying, and so you get to see like fun interactions with everybody. It's cool. You know?
It's one of the only canons where there are people who get to have a happy ending. I'm looking at you, Ilya. And Ku.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
those two,
that poor hound, that poor boy.
the fangs of Kulane's dog.
This is so sad.
God.
Yeah.
But like, God, there's, you know what? Who is your favorite Fate character? I'm curious.
My favorite Fate character is Archer, but that like connects because spoilers. I like
Yeah,
Emiya a lot, you know. Like so, I'm like, Archer's my favorite. But I like Rin a lot too. Not normally the type of character I'd end up liking, but she goes on quite like the arc by the end of Blade Works. So yeah.
Rin is a wonderful character.
Yeah, Rin's really cool. I like Rin a lot. Saber. Saber's great.
Rin
OG
is my best
Saber.
girl.
Yeah, because I know there's other Sabers.
Yeah, there's a lot of
fucking
Sabers.
Start. Don't start, chat. Which one? Fuck you.
All right, guys, it's time for my 5-hour dissertation about which Saber is Saber and how to Saber your Saber and when you put too much Saber into your Saber.
When do you saber your saber? When do you sheath your saber?
See, that's a fun one because you do that when you need to not die.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so much to unpack there.
That's a lot to unpack there.
Everything I just said was technically correct.
Bam. I'm sending a message.
But God, I'm like thinking about it. Like I understand what you mean though on the Rin, because like Rin is probably one of the earliest examples in like the best examples of like a well-written tsundere character.
Yes, I agree completely. She's like, I normally like don't like that type of character, but she is like she goes on an arc. It makes sense why she's like that. Like it all kind of like plays out really, really well. I am losing my voice.
Yo, let's get that.
Time for a fisherman's friend. These are gross. A lozenge? Would you like a lozenge? You want to share lozenges?
I'll share a lozenge.
You want to?
Oh my.
Oh, there you go. Lozenge shared. There we go.
But like, I have a thing where I like. There are a lot of tropes that I like, but I realize that like the reasons why I like them and other people dislike them comes down to like the way I appreciate things. Like, there are things that even though I like them, I will dislike them in other characters.
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
Let's take the trope yandere. Yandere as a trope has been thrown around a lot. And a lot of times now, because it's been so popularized, a lot of characters are made to be yandere for the sake of being yandere. But they don't really have a reason for it.
Yeah,
and,
well, that's my problem with it. Is like it's trope for the sake of trope.
Right, but that's just it. Is it so much that you dislike the trope, or you dislike when it is only the trope?
That's exactly it. Because I think the Sundere characters like can be done really well. Right. Same thing with like the yandere. Looking at you, Mita, my girl.
I need to play that still.
Oh, it's so good. I was
going to play it.
It's so
I was going
good.
to, ironically, but then I saw that both you and Afro were playing it, and I was like, I'm gonna let you guys play this.
I'm gonna let the boys take the helm for a moment.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like, I don't need to make all three of us play it right now. Like, I'll come back to it. But I think the biggest example for me. Oh, I will play it. But I have a big example that's like my big takeaway is, Gasai.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. What are your thoughts of Gasai?
See, I haven't seen the show, right? So I know her name, but not like I know who she is and like her vibe, but I don't know the show.
Right.
But she
from an
like,
outside
is
perspective.
the character.
From an outside perspective, the only thing you know is her probably being like acts crazy and wild, right?
Yeah.
So, what if I told you that she's one of the only yanderes to have legitimately good reason for why she's a yandere?
Really?
Yes. Like, it's something that's not revealed until the end of the series, and it's like, okay, yes, this would absolutely make someone completely mad.
Yeah. That's
like,
I like when they go into it and they give it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's just it, is like, it's one thing to just be, look, I am Sundere character and nothing else, or I am yandere character and nothing else. But it is another to be like, yes, look at this character who, all right, it's a Sundere. Why? Like, okay, do they have other things to them? Do we have reasons for why they're Sundere, or do we at least have other parts to their character that we get to see and enjoy?
Yeah. I like that.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why can't we see Athena on the screen?
I do.
I what? I'm on screen.
No, on the stream.
I'm on stream.
You are. Chloe, you went under the covers.
Am I just behind? Oh, apparently I was just really behind.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what is happening? Yeah.
I was weird. Anyways. Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Speaking
Thank
of yanderes.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Me?
What's my favorite type of card?
No.
Are you calling me a yandere?
Caleb.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Caleb. Maybe.
I was thinking you're yandere when it comes to Caleb.
I think that you have a yandere.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing is, a lot of people are like, oh, well, I gotta be afraid. I'm afraid of Caleb, and I feel like Caleb needs to be afraid of me.
That's so funny. My love will crush him more than his gravity.
My ass will crush him more than his gravity.
Huh?
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Yeah.
That's me with Silas. He's the only one that I'm like, yep, that one. Well, that's
one.
not true. I like Zane as well, but that's my like. I want somebody to ground me, you know.
The ground you, I see.
Yeah.
Grounded.
I see.
Yeah, but
See?
otherwise, yeah, it's Silas for the pain.
I want to make them worse.
I want to make. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that on the stream. It involves Silas. That's all I'll say.
You know what? That is all you needed to say.
Yeah, it involves Silas, and that's it. You don't need to know any more than that.
Are you sure
So
about
yeah.
that?
This is so funny. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
I don't know if you guys saw like the last Noctix like hangout.
No, I didn't.
But there's this moment where like, I forget what it is, but like they're talking about like, do you ever have a moment where you like see like a waitress or something? You're like, damn. Right? Or no, a doctor. I think it's a dog. I forget what it was. BB's help me. But either Fuchan or Sani was like, do you guys ever have a moment where you like walk in, you see your doctor, you're like, damn. And Uki's like, nah. Right? And they're like, what if it's like a really hot, like what if she's like really hot? And Uki's like, I'm gay.
You know who I am?
yeah, he's like, I'm gay. Like, it was so funny. It's such an iconic, like, that's Sani. That's Sani. You know, like, he's,
That's
like,
so
he'll
funny.
say something, like, I was so happy they had that, because I'm like, that's an iconic Noctix moment on the way out, you know?
That's so funny. That's
Yeah,
That's really funny.
It reminded me of, like, the last line in Friends, where they're like, you guys want to go get a cup of coffee? Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Where? When it's like, that's all, the entire show is like directly, like their apartment's directly above the coffee shop they spend the whole show in. So like, you guys want to go get some coffee? Yeah. Where? Where? Yeah. Diversity hire straight man Sani. Yeah, a mood.
A beautiful moment.
It is.
But that's what our conversation reminded me of just now. It's like, this reminds me of like, eh?
Do you ever see anyone who's hot and you go, damn? Except I don't. It's only fictional. I only like fictional. They have to. I'm fictosexual.
See, I get it like a different way. I get like, it rarely happens for me, but like, for me, it's I don't know, how do I explain? I'm sappy, so like, yeah. For me, it's like it rarely ever happens, but when it does, it's like I'll get embarrassed.
Oh, okay.
You get embarrassed?
Wow.
You know what? Maybe. Wait,
Maybe we should move on. I guess Chloe's gonna make fun of us.
Yeah,
That's
you know
crazy.
what? Maybe this is what I get for being vulnerable today.
I didn't say. You guys are accusing me of something I haven't even done yet. What do you mean?
Yet. Did you hear the yet? Did you notice the yet?
The yet?
The yet.
I haven't done. I didn't do anything. I haven't done anything. You guys are accusing me. All right? Innocent until proven guilty, and I am not guilty of anything.
Så det är öppen inne.
Who does the best ara ara?
Oh, okay.
Who goes first?
Ara ara. There you go.
All right.
Okay. That was okay. Wait, one more?
What, from me?
Yeah. I don't know. It's me. I'm the winner. I win.
Yes, you win. I don't know
I
about
win.
that one.
I'm the winner. The winner is me.
No.
Hi, Lori.
Yep.
Hello.
I don't think I've ever done an ada, to be honest. I think that was the first time I've ever done one. Chat doesn't ask me for aras.
I feel like that's a
Ow,
more
ow.
older. Awa awa? You want me to ara ara?
They just call.
Wait a
they
minute.
just-
No, R is literally doesn't
what,
Chloe
what?
Hagmax?
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't-
They only tell me I'm a hag, but they never ask me to ada.
Awa awa.
Well, you know what? Here, wait. I got something even better.
Did they ask you to do an ooh?
No, they've never asked me to ooh either.
Ooh?
Ruby-chan! Nanigaski!
Stop.
Yurima nata! Sorry.
Love it.
So what are okashine?
Love it.
No, Alex, I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever asked me to Ada before.
I don't recall being asked.
Used to be really popular in VTubing sphere, but like now I feel like no one asks.
Oh, you're
No.
right, actually, now that you mention it.
Yeah, it's not really a thing anymore. It used to be very popular. And then also
Wow, wow, wow.
yada yada. Yada yada.
Oh, the
Yada yada. Yada
Yada,
yada.
yada.
Does it. Yada yada.
I'm gonna bring in the gambare.
Gambare, gambare.
The
Gambare,
English
gambare.
dub has a good one now for Gojo. You
Oh.
crying?
Oh,
Yeah.
Crying?
You crying? It's like, damn! Shut up!
I need to learn English Gojo. I can do Japanese Gojo.
He's pretty cool. I like English Gojo. Hard to compete,
You know-
but like he's pretty solid.
Oh no, 100%. Like, he's also a good dude. KG is absolutely a wonderful dude.
Oh yeah. You cry? Yeah, you cry? It's like, stop. What's your problem? Why? You know what else is great?
What?
Hello, bitches and bros and non-binary
Oh my God.
hoes.
Thanks, Skate
The
the
best.
Infinity.
The best. The best. I've seen some people be like, why is that okay, but the free dub is not? Because Adam would say that shit. Like,
I
Adam
think yeah,
would
that's the
say
difference. Is that the free dub?
that. The free dub.
The free
I
dub.
got
like,
backstroke for days. What's Haru? My guy. Bro. What's good? A fucking die. Well, not really.
Well, Haru literally, Haru calls like what Rin sweetheart, like listen sweetheart. I'm like, what?
He would
No,
literally
Haru
never
would-
in a billion years say that.
Haru is sassy, yes, but like he's like a dry humor kind of sassy.
Yeah.
Not like because like it it felt like they were trying to do like stereotypical gay, I guess.
But
with
then they
it.
tried to mix it in with dude, bro. And I'm like, what is
Exactly.
happening?
You get what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. It is to this the free dub cringe skate dub bait. The skate dub is really good. There's a scene
Okay.
with Longa and Reki when they're on the beach, and like I forget necessarily like how it starts, but like somebody's like, I think it was Mia is like talking shit to Reki, and Longa's like, "Don't worry, babe, I've got you." And like puts his arm around Reki and he's like, "Oh, Longa." And I'm like, this is very in character. This feels
Every
very
time-
appropriate.
Yeah, there was one time I was scrolling TikTok and the very first thing I hear on one of the TikToks is Mia's voice, the English voice, and it jump scared me.
Mia's voice.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time we say that, I feel like we're gonna summon a certain someone.
He doesn't even have access to this private call.
We're gonna summon the thunder bringer.
Oh no, we're gonna summon a little cat boy.
Oh, cat
Little
boy.
cat boy.
He's the
Oh,
guy
Mia.
protagonized.
Oh, cat.
I literally every time I get jump scared, and I'm just like, oh, where am I?
Can we
Look,
actually
wait a minute.
talk about something? It's a trend I've noticed.
What's
Sure.
the trend?
The sheer amount of voice actors who are also VTubers. And I'm like, that makes so much sense. That makes perfect
Oh
sense.
no, 100%. Here's the thing:
Yeah.
is that is just the true pipeline. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I
I started doing those little monologue dubs. You know, like, I started doing, like, those little monologues in short form. Because I'm like, people like my voice. I guess I'm going to do this now. Like, I guess I'm just going to go for it.
like, here's
And
the
it's
thing
like,
is it is
it just trends.
the thing is it's like the perfect place for voice actors to showcase their abilities. Like, I don't know if there's any other profession like that prior already suits you to being a VTuber. Like, you are handcrafting yourself to be a VTuber, and I've always just been like, there are so many voice actors that I know that want to do streaming but are nervous about it, and I'm like, VTubing is the way to go for you. I think it's
Yeah,
wonderful.
just dive in. Balls first. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just, can
No, I
you run that
agree.
back? Say it one more time.
Feet first.
Yeah, dive in feet first.
With your balls.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. How do you dive?
Attach your feet.
Yeah.
How do you dive in?
You
Balls.
kind of do this like you kind of like push the feet inwards, you know, and you dive in and you give like the Jeff Hardy on the way down. You give the Jeff Hardy hands.
Oh.
You know what's
Yeah.
another dub I actually kind of like?
What's that?
The Haikyuu one. I think it's really funny. It's like a different viewing
Okay.
experience from
Yeah,
like the
okay.
watching the Japanese, but I think some of the lines in it are just so funny.
I feel like they took too long. So for me, I'm just so like, no, I kind of refuse, right? But it's not because they're bad. I'm just like, no, that's my version
just-
of these characters.
It was just
I can
funny.
understand You know what?
Mhm.
Can I bring to you one of my favorite dubs of all time?
Absolutely.
May I introduce you both to Code Geass and everything that is all of the performances in that anime?
The Luge Fever. That's how I watched Geass. I didn't watch it subbed. I watched the dub. Because that's my goat right there. That's Johnny.
I-
Johnny Young Boss.
I like-
Britannia.
Oh,
I
phenomenal.
Like
Sorry.
Soul Eater dub.
Soul Eater
So-
dub's great. Yeah.
I do think the Soul Eater dub is fantastic. Soul Eater.
Soul Eater. Well, I mean, it could be worse. It could be Fire Force. Yep. there
I
it
have
is.
not watched Fire Force.
It's not good.
Okay.
It's not terrible either, though. It's just like. not
Okay,
great.
I'm gonna put this out there. Okay, I was so excited for Fire Force. I was like, yeah, I
Same.
like Soul Eater and stuff. And I was like, yeah. And I started watching it. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. And then they introduced Tamaki as a character, and I was like, I don't like this. And as I continued watching it, I eventually was like, I don't want to watch this anymore because the way that like they just force the fan service is so just it reeks of like the mangaka like trying to relive the old days and then inserting fan service where
not-
it wasn't
yeah.
needed.
Like not
I
understanding
don't-
why it worked in Soul Eater. Because Blair's
I
a
don't-
grown-ass adult who is in charge of her sexuality. You know?
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is like it was just usually placed a lot better, as well too, in terms of like it didn't happen in the middle of fights and stuff like that. And like I have nothing really against fan service. It just was like so poorly placed.
Yeah.
Tasty
I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe the parody thing. I don't. I've seen people say that. I don't believe that. I can't. Because it's so earnest. I
Well,
don't
parody, something like satire or parody would be something like Baka and Tess.
Speaking of amazing dubs,
Yeah, Baka and Tess stuff is so good.
it's not
I'll
about
let
the
you two-
size of the ship, it's about the motion of the ocean.
I'll
I'll
never
let you
be
two go
your
ahead.
donut.
Oh wait, have you never seen
Worse.
what?
I didn't like it.
How could you?
I look like a shark. Dun dun. dun, dun
I'm gonna hunt
dun,
you.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah.
You didn't.
No,
like
I
that?
didn't.
I've
I didn't
never
like.
met-
I don't like a lot of like parody stuff, or like straight
I love
comedies. I'm not a fan.
I loved Baka and Tess. I laughed my ass off.
It's one of those
I've never met
shows
someone-
where I recognize that it's good, right? Because
just not
somebody's
for
like,
you.
"Should I watch it?" I'm like, "Yeah," but it's just not for me, right? I don't-
That's fair.
yeah.
Baka and Tess is if VTubers battled their avatars.
That I hate that you've said that because it's just accurate.
That is true.
I'm
That's another one.
Thanks,
I'm not
Quill.
big into Hunter x Hunter either, and I know that's like blasphemy. I've tried
Actually-
so many times.
I'm gonna be honest. We're shaking hands on it.
Valid, respect.
Also-
respect.
Also,
Hmm.
another series I really like, School Rumble.
I
So
did
funny.
not finish that one. That one was really fun.
It's
I
so
can watch it in
funny.
bursts.
Yeah.
Not all at once.
It's
like-
old. It's old. It's like older. I think it's from like 2004.
I like the main guy.
He's
Not the
good.
boring one.
Harima. Yeah, Harima.
Harima. I like
The-
Harima a lot.
The delinquent, the Yankee.
But he's not though. Well, he kind of
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Like,
He is though. He is, but he had a change of heart because of Tenma.
Man, I'm
she's
just thinking
so
about,
obsessed with that bland motherfucker. It
But
hurts
that's
me.
why it's funny. Because
But I'm
she's
like, he's nobody. He's just a guy.
what's wrong? Look, sometimes,
what was
like
his
every
name?
now and then.
Bro,
that's
looks like
okay.
Mob.
Wait, what's his name? Who's
What's
Mob
wrong
before
with
Mob?
Every
Cool.
no, I'm joking. What's wrong
was
with
about
Mob
to-
is that Mob is generic, but Mob's supposed to be generic. He's literally called Mob. You know,
What was
He's a
his
good- Mob is a
name?
good boy.
he's a very
I'm trying to remember his name. Wait. What was
got
his
that
name?
bowl cut though.
Oh, Karasuma. Yeah, Oh, Karasuma. Ay! Like the way
Brotherhood
she's
has one of the best dubs. Okay,
I-
here's my hottest of takes. My hottest of takes.
Okay.
I like FMA 03. I like the OG. I actually enjoy the ending. And tried to watch Brotherhood, but man, they spend so much time recapping, but like they blitz it at the same time. They're like, well, you already saw it. And I'm like, fucking, what is happening right now? Like,
You know what? So we're having a gentlemanly discussion.
Mm.
So I agree with part of that and disagree with a little bit of that.
cool.
So I also like 03 Fullmetal Alchemist to start.
Mm.
I'm a little bit. I don't know about. I'm a little bit on the ending, but I do
I like
still
the
like.
ending.
I like 03, but also, there's something that when someone pointed it out to me that was part of what I disliked about Brotherhood, I could never unsee it. It is in Brotherhood they play a lot of serious moments for laughs.
Yeah, that's annoying. They marvel it.
They marvel it. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. They marvel it. Like when you have. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say when like their teacher comes in, like they're in the middle of like fighting lust, and like it's a serious moment, and they just break all of the tension for like some quick gag. Or when Havoc and Mustang discover that lust has been in disguise, there's a whole moment where like, I'm not surprised. You've always had a weakness for a big chest. And he's like, I can't help it, sir. It's a weakness. And like salutes, and they put like a halo on him. They stop all of the tension. They put comedic music. And I'm like, no.
This
Don't
is a
do
serious
that.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like these guys are literally like facing someone who's potentially going to fucking murder them.
Yeah,
And like
that's annoying.
you're gonna play it for a boob joke?
Well,
it's kind of
also one thing is like I haven't finished like any of the Full Metal. I might just go back and watch the original, like the OG, because
Mhm.
I tried watching Brotherhood, and what I really didn't like about it is I felt like the beginning of it was so rushed.
Yeah,
Like
they
it's
blitz it.
incredibly. They go so fast, and it's so funny because everyone tells you like, oh, you haven't seen Full Metal, go watch Brotherhood instead. So I like tried watching it, and I'm like, I just like the other thing is like I feel like my
I
problem
would almost
is-
watch up to Hughes. Spoilers.
yeah.
Right?
I
And
know what
then-
happens.
And
with
then
you.
jump. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
it's over.
But
yeah, I
the-
will say like
Go ahead.
Full Brotherhood was definitely made with the original in mind, and they
Yeah.
actually even during some of like there's like a couple instances where they basically plan for you to know characters but they don't want to introduce them, so they literally pull clips from original FMA for a flashback. Like unironically, there is like a bit where they pull from original FMA.
Mhm.
We should almost
Just-
watch it.
I-
I feel like
I-
we should all watch it again.
Well, and then the other
BB's that
thing
includes
too
you.
is because it was going by so fast, we got to the part with like Nina, like who I was watching with, and because of how like that has been, like that joke has been beaten to death like a dead horse.
It meant nothing to you.
It literally meant nothing to me, and I feel like that's such a huge turning point for the series in general, where people like really got like
because it is goofy
"Whoa."
up to that point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not
goofy up
goofy.
until that point. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like the priest is kind of fucked up, but like it's not goofy, but it's more kind of like okay, like it's a basic kind of shonen-y.
yeah,
And then that
Yeah.
happens, you're like, oh, okay.
yeah, but because everyone has memed the living shit out of it, I had I didn't care. Like, I literally felt nothing. I was like, well, yep, that sucks.
It's like,
Like,
the Madoka effect. It's the Madoka effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so, like,
Yes.
because, like, I feel like that's where people got really attached was there. like to the series. It was like that was like the mark that made you attached to it. And because like I already like I felt nothing, I got into like I think I was on episode 8 and I still was like I don't want to watch anymore. I'm bored out of my mind. I didn't, and so I'm like,
and it's too bad because O3, I really like O3. I like the characters. Like Ed is really great, right? Like he's a fun protagonist. Al, sweet Al, right? And Armstrong, I fucking love Armstrong. But I do know from what I remember, I think Armstrong's sister, like
yes.
I forget. I don't think she's in O3.
She's not.
Yeah, so there are some characters who are not there. And yeah, the ending is divisive. The ending, you either love it or you hate it.
Honestly, it's worth watching both. I will say, like, also there's characters in each that don't exist in the other. Like Dante doesn't exist in Brotherhood, which she's a character.
She certainly exists. Like she's certainly over there being Dante.
But the easiest way to put it is original FMA is original in a lot of ways, and they decided to take a lot of risks, where Brotherhood plays to the manga and... Uh-oh.
What happened? Oh, is it maintenance time?
Is it maintenance time?
Hang
There's
on.
no way. It just happens to be VTube Studios maintenance time, is it?
Is it maintenance time? It might be maintenance time. Hang on, let's... Oh, whoops. Hang on. Hang on, let me switch to the screen right here real quick. I hope not. I have a collab after this.
Oh, that'd be bad. Can they still hear us?
Yeah, they can still hear.
Are you there, God?
We are the talking starting soon screen.
We
Are you there,
the
God? It's me, Fiona. It's me, Fiona.
Wow. Hang on, let's see. Steam maintenance. Steam's maintenance time is sometime between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. So yeah, that happened right at 6.
Oh, well.
Well. Yeah,
That
okay.
time.
I mean, we have been going for 2 hours now.
Yeah, we're probably good. And poof! Just like that,
Poof.
Lola's gone.
I can't believe it. After all this.
Nope, Lola's right here, you fucking Brussels sprout.
All right.
Brussels sprout.
I'm all alone. Hang on, let me switch back. I'm all alone. They left me. Well, I could just do this. Hang on.
Good put.
PNGs?
Yeah.
Hinges.
Oh my god, you guys are huge.
Thank you.
I am the ball of the bed. I have come to bring breadcrumbs.
Why would you do this?
Because I'm hungry. And so must you be.
That's wild, though. I can't believe you've done this.
俺を誰だと思ってやがる。
The two white-haired characters together.
Yeah. I mean,
Two
it's just fitting.
white-haired God. Mm-hmm.
Also, I just realized that if I think about all my favorite anime, it tells you nothing about what my tastes are.
I feel like if I tell you all my favorite anime, it tells you exactly what my tastes are.
If I tell you all my favorite anime, you find out my sexual orientation.
A powerful declaration.
A powerful statement on that one.
You know what?
Then I guess I can close YouTube Studio now.
Oh, I suppose I can as well.
I don't need it.
So,
Can I
here's the
pitch you
thing, then.
Tightrope, by the way?
You mentioned that earlier, right?
Yes, it is great. It's 2 episodes. It's about these 2 dudes. They grew up together. But one of them is the son of a mafia boss. So it's literally what if gay Yakuza? Right? And it's... So the main dude is like this Yakuza boss. Well, he's not a Yakuza boss, but he's gonna be. And his friend is this kind of like... He's more chill. He's a bit more of a bookworm. And he gets like kidnapped. And he's got to go like save him at one point. And it's like, oh, and then there's a lot of freaking
A lot of frickin'.
freaking.
Ah.
Freaking what?
Freaking these nuts! Oh!
You know, this collab was wonderful. We gotta go.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Let's quit while we're ahead. Wow.
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Brother.
Brother,
What's that?
Oh,
What's that, brother?
big bang.
What was that, Pipsqueak?
Okay. Tell you what. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. I can go get this is actually good timing because I can go get myself a little snacky, and then we're gonna redirect into a waiting room. But that waiting room is me and Poseidon, and Poseidon's gonna be teaching me how to play the Pokemon TCG. Funny enough, that's also undergoing maintenance and hopefully is done by the time that the stream goes live.
What are the odds of that?
I know. It's a very Mythos heavy day today. Lots of cool stuff going on in Mythos lately. Can't talk about it, but yeah, it's good.
I just want you, Chloe, I see you.
What do you mean?
I see you in that server. I see you in the lads.
What?
What are you doing?
What did I do? I don't even know what I did.
I just I look down. I just see that Chloe has posted in a lads posting channel.
Okay, that was like 30 minutes ago. You're a little behind on that. Oh wait, actually no.
Chloe, that was 5 minutes ago.
I don't know when that.
Where is this?
Chloe's lad posting.
Yeah, collab posting in Artie's server.
Oh, hang on.
I have my own. It's so
Oh,
funny
you can see it too. Yeah, close lad. Oh my god.
It's so funny because Artie made that channel for me, and then Luna joined the server, and then we were like la 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 la, and then everyone else was like la 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 la.
Scatter.
It's not even mine anymore either. It's now everyone's, because now there's a bunch of people in the server who are like, I kind of want to get into lads now. I'm like, yes, I'm infecting them.
This is the power you have.
You have been enabled.
And you enabled me.
Get enabled, nerd.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should.
You may have a problem,
probably...
but we also love you.
Yeah, you do have a problem, and I'm glad that we talked about it. But we should probably wrap things up. You guys have anything cool coming up? Anything you want to share with the class?
No.
Damn. All right.
I start my subathon this Saturday.
That's exciting. You guys hyped for a subathon?
I'm excited for it. I have like an entire schedule of 30 days worth of content plans.
Let's go. That's exciting. That's a lot. It's gonna be exciting.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have
and
stuff,
we'll
but I
probably
just...
pop in, I'm sure. Like, we'll swing by and be like, Artie.
I'll just be like dying on the floor with like Mountain Dew and chips or something.
I'll be, Artie, can you hear me?
There's too many zombies in Minecraft.
I want a mod where it's literally the zombie apocalypse, but it's in Minecraft. I'm sure that exists.
Okay, you know what's funny? I am in the middle of making a list of challenges for YouTube videos.
Ooh.
And one of them is actually Minecraft, but it's zombie apocalypse.
I love it. I think that's great. Have you ever played Project Zomboid?
I have not.
You would like it. It's cool.
Ooh.
It's a zombie apocalypse, but it's very realistic. Not the graphics, mind you. The graphics look like The Sims, but it's very realistic, and a lot can go wrong. That would be good for a challenge, like survive a month.
I'd be down. Like that's the kind of thing I like doing. Like I've come to realize I don't really like speed running speed running challenges as much. Like I do kind of like speed running, but like for myself,
yeah,
I'm
like the challenge aspect of it.
Yes, because like the thing is, in speed running, you have to learn everything is specific way. You need to learn specific routing. You have to do things the same way every time. Yeah. I like challenges that force you to adapt and overcome and create new ways to beat a challenge.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Chloe, what about you?
I have stuff, but it's... Okay. I can't say stuff.
Oh, okay.
Chloe has redacted.
Chloe has Redacted coming up. Very excited about Redacted and also
She's also
missing
got Redacted.
information. Yeah, and also
Caleb's
Redacted.
birthday's coming up.
And a little
Are
bit
you-
of classified information.
Yeah, a little bit of classified.
I'll
Caleb's
be. Caleb's birthday's coming up on June 13th.
That's cool.
So we lose Chloe on that day. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Chloe's just
June-
gone that day.
June 13th. Yep. Is Caleb's birthday. I'm planning a hand cam stream. I'm gonna decorate a cake. For his birthday.
Nice. That's actually fun. I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll
Also,
put his
we did
favorite
not
tunes on
hit
it.
the we did not hit the goal.
No,
But
sorry guys.
Can we get a poem from Chloe instead of a full rap?
A poem?
A poem.
I don't know any
Could
poems.
we get two lines of a rap that you like?
Okay, so I have a confession to make. I don't
Mhm.
listen to rap.
Okay.
You know what?
repeat
If you want,
after me.
No.
Okay.
you know what? I have a poem that I
Okay.
can share.
I would like to hear it.
Hold on. I gotta grab it.
Oh. Dozo.
Okay.
Oh, Dog Thane is barking.
Oh, wait.
Goofy dog.
Okay. Are you gonna pet the dog for us?
No.
Okay, hold on. Got it. All right.
No.
You ready?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Gimme chicken tendies, be they crispy or from Wendy's. Spend my hard-earned good boy points on kids' meal ball pit burger joints. Mummy lifts me to the car to find me tendies near and far. Enjoy my tasty tendy treats in comfy big boy booster seats. McDonald's, Hardee's, Popeyes, Cane's, but of my tendies, none remains. She tries to make me take a nappy, but sleeping doesn't make me happy. Tendies are the only food that puts me in the napping mood. I'll scream, I'll shout, I'll make a fuss. I'll scratch, I'll bite, I'll even cuss. Tendies are my
Damn.
heart's desire, fueled by raging hungry fire. Mummy sobs and wails and cries, but tears aren't tendies, nugs, or fries. My good boy points are fairly earned to buy the good tendies that I've yearned. But there's no tendies on my plate. Did Mummy think that I'd just ate? You know what? I will leave you there.
Love it. That was like
That was
Shakespeare.
beautiful.
That was amazing.
Yes, it
I loved
was.
it. Well,
Thank you.
I have nothing to announce other than you guys can hang out with us over on Poseidon's channel. So if you're a BB who is not subbed over there, do that. I will be there in less than an hour. So basically at 7 p.m. EST, I'll be over there. So yeah, that's exciting. I don't think I have anything else really coming up. So yeah, go watch that. That'll be cool. Okay, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.